ganon. Nakalulungan ang silid, nakatingin ka sa sahig. Tanging hiling mo lamang ay hindi ka mapansin. Naglulutang ang iyong isip at lumalabo ang tingin. Sana'y mga sigaw nila ay di mo naririnig. Mahirap mang di mainis, tumingala ka lang at huwag magpapi. Bigyan na nga lang yung sarili, hindi ka nila kayang basagin. Magmula ngayon, ika'y magniningning para magsilbing anting-anting. Magmula ngayon, ika'y magsilbing para magsilbing anting-anting. Yeah, minsan tinatanong ang sarili kung bakit mo tinataboy tuwing ako'y lalapit. Ba't sila ganon na lang makapanlait? Tiwala ko sa sarili, parang dinakit palayo. Pwede magkaibigan kahit na di mamahalin aking mga kasuotan na maong baro, lalo na sapatos, relo, telepono. Kailan matatapos ang mapanghusgang paningin? Lahat ng iyong halaga naman may katapat. Maliit ka pa rin kahit na iangat at hindi totoo ang mga alamat. Pero pwedeng tumalon, pwede maniwala, magtiwala ka lamang at sibathala ang bathala sa mga pangarap na ninutunga mo. Sabi na kasabay ng awit na mo ng mga tala. Nagmula ngayon, ika'y magniningning para magsilbing anting-anting. Magmula ngayon, ika'y magniningning para magsilbing anting-anting. Anting-anting. Ay, mga anting-anting kayo! Gusto ang anting-anting nyo? Magmula ngayon, ika'y magniningning, sa iba'y magsisilbing anting-anting. Maging isang tugon sa mga naapi, at tayo'y magsilbing anting-anting. Magmula ngayon, ika'y magniningning para magsilbing anting-anting. Magmula ngayon, ika'y magniningning para magsilbing anting-anting. Magmula ngayon, sumabi ka, magmula ngayon, magmula ngayon, magmula ngayon, magmula ngayon. Pero pwede tumalon, pwede maniwala, magtiwala ka lamang at sibathala ang bathala. Pero pwede tumalon, pwede maniwala kasabay ng awit, bukas luluhod ang mga tala. May sipon pa yan. Paano pa kung wala? Hello po sa inyong lahat, mga kaibigan! Hey! Hoy, 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 hoy! Hoy, 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 hoy!
Yo, pakinggan nyo to. Trip lang.
Hello po sa inyo lahat, mga kaibigan, at welcome dito sa Kulitan Na! Ang tanong, gising na ba kayo? Diba? Mali yung audio. Ito pala, ito dapat. Yon. Mali tayo sa audio. Hello! At welcome din sa ulan na tayo may magkukulitan at tawan hanggang sa kung anong oras man natin gustong humimlay. Diba? Wag po tayong tutulog-tulog pero hanggang mamaya tayo magkukulitan at tawanan. You know that, diba? Tayo ba'y magkukulitan at tawanan hanggang sa yun, paulit-ulit na yung sinasabi natin na yan. Ayaw bang tumigil? Ano bang gagawin natin? Hindi natin alam dahil there's no preparation in this show. Kahit ano pwede mangyari sa ating show na to. Kaya naman, uubo tayo. Sa lahat ng pwedeng gawin, yung umubo pa ang ginawa mo. Talaga ba? So nakita nyo naman sa ating caption na may season Kemerlo. Mamaya anuhin natin yan, i-address natin yan. Pero for now, tayo magsaya-saya muna dahil ang ating next song ay from Vong Navarro, Don Romantica. Kaya naman, yun, diba sarap? Nasaan na yung pin yung picture? Ito, yun. Ano ba yung hinihintay natin? Hindi, magkantahan na tayo. Let's go! Oh, di ba? Mali na naman pinipindot ko. Ano na? Ito na! Ito na yun. Puso ko ay nagmahal, garantisado na magtatagal. Pero kung ito'y masasakal, hindi mo to matitikman. Hindi mo to matitikman, mahal. Kahit na mayaman ka't sosyal, kung di ka rin magmahal, hindi mo to matitikman. Kung katawan ko lang ang habol nyo, na kung gumiling pa'y lumiliko. O diba? Nasusunod pa rin ang puso ko, ang puso ng Don Romantiko. Ha! Ha! Yay! 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 Kakisigan ko hindi biro, parang langit na yata ako. Kung ako ay lolokohin nyo, hindi mo to matitikman. Matatawag din akong diwan, dahil di ko ay iiwan. Pag ang puso ko ay sinaktan, hindi mo to matitikman. Kung katawan ko lang ang habol nyo, na kung humiling ay lumili ko, masusunod pa rin ang puso ko, ang puso ng Don Romantiko. Yay, yay, yay! Yay, 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 yay! Yay, 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 yay! Pag nalamin si Don Romantiko, nilimutan niyo pangalan niyo. Pero kung di ka totoo, hindi mo to matitikman. Kung katawan ko lang ang habol nyo, na kung gumiling ay lumiliko, masusunod pa rin ang puso ko, ang puso ng Don Romantiko. Kung katawan ko lang ang habol nyo, na kung gumiling ay lumiliko, masusunod pa rin ang puso ko, ang puso ng Don Romantiko. Hay! Hay! Yay! 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 na ano natin, nalampasan natin ang aming pinaka malapit na hadlang. yung song segment. Anyway, ano nga bang ating pag-uusapan sa pag-usapan natin yan? Let's go! Kadiliman versus Kasamaan. May US version. Mayor position sa Davao City maaaring mabakante. At UP Law Profs hinimok ang Senado na simulan na ang impeachment trial. Yan ang ating mga pag-uusapan sa Pag-usapan Natin Yan, diba? Churut, 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 churut. Simulan na po natin ang Happy birthday kay Shanalyn Jacinto! Happy birthday! O, diba? Siya lang. Belated happy birthday naman kila Bea Tiocson, Eliza Magbanwa, Dana San Antonio at Elaine Curay de la Cruz. At advance happy birthday naman kay Janet Yalong Diestro. Tama ba? Hindi ko sure di ba? Napakagaling sino pa? Si Nathaniel Santiago Cruz. Si Mirna. Sino to? Sino to? Hindi na kita papatiin. Pangit kasi magsulat ha. Advance happy birthday din kay Roderick Angel Sementera, kay Kate Yumite Guzman, kay Rachel Perez, kay Rico Serpawan, kay Marlon Andre Alves at kay Zen Hermina. Happy birthday po sa inyo!
Happy birthday
Tagal.
sa'yo.
Hap hap hooray! Hap hap hooray! Hap hap hooray! Hap hap hooray! Hap hap hooray!
Tayo masaya now sa birthday.
Hey! At meron pa. Pabati din daw kay Precious ano to? Siya. Precious Tabora. Yon. Shoutout daw sa iyo, di ba? At yan ang ating ano naman ang ating next segment? Ang bilis ng segment no? Ang ating next segment ay ating question of the week. At ang ating question of the week na dapat last week pa to basic na yan. Na ngayon lang limbag talaga. Ngayon lang nailimbag ang question of the week na to. At ito ay anong Pinoy TV show ang namimiss mo nang panoorin? Diba? So, yon. Pwede po kayong mag-comment sa ating mga live stream na hindi ko pwedeng sabihin dahil may naka-live tayong isang stream. Pero basahin natin ng mga comments sa Blue App. Diba? Sabi ni Alec Brian 5 Espiritu, wasak at kontrabando. Diba? Fan siya ni Lord Vera. Kapag nasa katwiran, hindi ba? Iba pala yun. Mali! Ano yan? Yung magandang umaga, Asia! Magandang Holy Class Mate. Pinapanood ko rin dati yan Pero online show yung kontrabando. Pero okay din kasi Pinoy naman siya. Ito naman sabi ni Miracle Culiado, magtibay, pwede daw po ba ang kalye serye? O, pwede na rin yan, part siya ng Itbulaga. So, ayun. Ako namimiss kong TV show, yung Hole in the Wall. Kasi, naalala kayo mo, ba't namimiss ko yung show na yun? Kasi yun yung mga nagsha-shape-shape na mga katawan di ba? The Hole in the Wall. O baka may namimiss pa kayong ibang hole. Hoy, wag ganon, tol. Diba? Ano pang mga namimiss nyong Pinoy TV show na namimiss nyo na manoorin? I-comment nyo po sa ating mga live stream. Kaya yan. At ating baka babanggit natin yan mamaya-maya lamang. Susunod na po mga kaibigan. Ano yung susunod na song natin? Song tuloy. Segment. Bobo. Ang susunod nating segment ay ang pag-usapan natin yan sa pagbabalik po ng Kulitan Na!
Act like an angel and dress like crazy. Act like an angel and dress like crazy. Wanna give it a splash, beat drop with a big flash. 집중해 좀 더 think fast. 이어나니 못해. 이제 know that that.
Welcome mga kaibigan! Kulitan na! Pag-usapan na natin yan! Let's go!
Whip whip flash.
Isayaw ang ating mga kung ano-ano. Una natin topic mga kaibigan, Trump mass feud explodes with threats of cutting contracts and backing impeachment. Ito ay article ng GMA News Online. President Donald Trump threatened on Thursday to cut off government contracts with billionaire Elon Musk companies, while Musk suggested Trump should be impeached, turning their bromance in an all-out brawl on social media. Parang medyo similar yung nangyayari doon. Parang nangyari na dito sa Pilipinas yung gano'n. Yung nasa pinakataas nag-aaway-away. Parang nangyari na sa Pilipinas yun. The hostilities began when Trump criticized Tesla CEO Musk in the Oval Office talaga. Within hours, the once close relationship have disintegrated in full public view as the world's most powerful man and its richest launched personal barbs at one another on Trump's Truth Social and Musk X. Grabe, sarili pa nila mga social media yung pinaganuhan. At sinabi ko talaga dito sa aking live dito sa TikTok. Gusto naman. Ano sabi ni Trump sa kanyang social media app? The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and millions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. Ayun, bakit kaya ganon? Ba't may ganyang pangyayari, ha? Wall Street traders dump shares of Musk electric vehicle maker and Tesla closed down 14.3%, losing about 150 billion in market value. So bumaba yung value ng Tesla dahil dito sa sinabi ni Trump. It was Tesla's largest single-day decline in value in its history. Ang laki na ibinaba niya at nakagawa siya ng history sa kanyang company. Minutes after the closing bell, Musk replied yes to a post on his social media account saying Trump should be impeached. Trump's Republicans hold majorities in both chambers of Congress and are highly unlikely to impeach him. So ayan, sinasabi nila na parang malaki yung chance na hindi siya ma-impeach dahil mga kakampi. Ang tanong, siya ba ay Kadiliman o Kasamaan? The trouble between the two started brewing days ago when Musk denounced Trump's sweeping tax cut and spending bill. The president initially held his tongue while Musk campaigned to torpedo the bill, saying it would add too much to the nation's 36.2 trillion in debt. So, ayun, medyo malaki ang utang ng Amerika. Kaya, kailangan nilang cutting cost. At, yun na ngayon, isa naging suggestion ni Trump na i-terminate yung contract ni Musk. Diba? At then, nagkaaway sila sa loob. Trump broke his silence on Thursday, telling reporters in the Oval Office he was very disappointed in Musk. Yun lang. Sabi ni Trump, "Look, Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we will anymore." Aww. Nakakaawa naman. While Trump spoke, Musk responded with increasingly acerbic posts on his social media account. Hindi ko pwede sabihin ata dito yon. The Black App. Ano sabi ni Musk? "Without me, Trump would have lost the election." Ayun na! Ayun na! Nagkabatuhan na ng mga kung ano-ano. Kung wala ako, wala ka dyan. Parang ganun yung sinasabi niya. Sabi ni Musk na gumastos daw ng $300 million in backing Trump and other Republicans in last year elections. Ito sabi ni Musk, "Such ingratitude." Diba? In another post, Musk asserted that Trump's signature tariffs would push the US into a recession later this year. Besides Tesla, Musk's businesses include rocket company and government contractor SpaceX and its satellite unit Starlink. Musk, whose space business plays a critical role in the US government space program, said that as a result of Trump's threats, he would begin decommissioning SpaceX Dragon spacecraft. Bakit lalamunan ko, sira ulo? Dragon is the only US spacecraft currently capable of sending astronauts to the International Space Station. Hours later, Musk appeared to reverse that move, responding to a follower on X urging Musk and Trump to cool off and take a step back for a couple of days. So parang pagpaglan daw muna kayo, guys. Musk wrote, "Good advice. Okay, we won't decommission Dragon." O, diba? Grabe. In another possible sign of de-escalation on Thursday evening, Musk separately posted, "You're not wrong," in response to hedge fund manager Bill Ackman saying Trump and Musk should make peace. So parang sinasabi lang na parang umaagree lang si Musk na dapat may peace. Pisting yawa. The feud was not entirely unexpected. Trump and Musk are both political pugilists with a penchant for for using social media to punch back against the perceived enemies, and many observers have predicted an eventual falling out. Parang similar nga lang dito. Diba? Even before Musk's departure from the administration last week, his influence had waned, or kung ano man yan, following a series of clashes with cabinet members over his cuts to their agencies. For Trump, the fight was the first major rift he has had with the top advisor since taking office for a second time. So mula nung nagiging president siya, ay ngayon lang may malaking gulo. Talaga ba? Saan na yun? Saan binabasa ko? Ito. After his first term was marked by numerous blow-ups, Trump parted ways with multiple chief of staffs, national security advisors, and political strategists during his 2017-2021 White House tenure. A few like Steve Bannon remained in his good graces, while many others like UN Ambassador John Bolton became loud and vocal critics. Ayun, may naging kaaway din naman pala siya ng first term niya. After serving as the biggest Republican donor in the 2024 campaign season, Musk became one of Trump's most visible advisors as head of the Department of Government Efficiency. Diba? Gumawa siya ng sariling department at pinangalan pa niyang Doge, which mounted a sweeping and controversial effort to downsize the federal workforce. Musk was frequently present at the White House and made multiple appearances on Capitol Hill, sometimes carrying his young son. Bibit-bitin pa sa loob ng White House. Only 6 days before Thursday's blow-up, Trump and Musk held an appearance in the Oval Office where Trump praised Musk's government service and government service, and both men promised to continue working together. A prolonged feud between Trump and Musk could make it more difficult for Republicans to keep control of Congress in next year's midterm election. May election pa. In addition to his campaign spending, Musk has a huge online following and helped connect Trump to parts of Silicon Valley and wealthy donors. So yon, Musk had already said he planned to curtail his political spending in the future. What is curtail? Curtail refers to reduce in extent or quality. So, babawasan niya ng malaki. Parang ganon. Soon after Trump's Oval Office comments on Thursday, Musk polled his 220 million followers on his social media account. Nasabi sa poll, is it time to create a new political party in America that actually represents 80% in the middle? Ayan, gawa na lang tayo ng bagong party list. Musk targeted what Trump has named his Big Beautiful Bill this week, calling it a disgusting abomination that would deepen the federal deficit. His attacks amplified a rift within the Republican Party that could threaten the bill's prospects in the Senate. Ano yung bill na yon? Non-partisan analysts says Trump's bill could add 2.4 trillion to 5 trillion to the nation's 36.2 trillion in debt. So, dadagdag pa pala sa utang. Kala ko may cutting ko sa mangyayari. Trump asserted that Musk's true objection was the bill's elimination of consumer tax credits for electric vehicles. So, ayun. The president also suggests that Musk was upset because he missed working for the White House. Ma-absent. Pero sabi ni Musk nung Martes, anong Huwebes pala? He's not the first. People leave my administration, then at some point they miss it so badly and some of them embrace it and some of them actually become hostile. Musk wrote on X, "Kill the bill," adding he was fine with Trump's planned cuts to EV credits as long as Republicans read the bill, a mountain of disgusting pork or wasteful spending. Ano ba yung bill na yon? He also pulled up past quotes from Trump decrying the level of federal spending, adding, "Where is this guy today?" Hinahanap na ngayon. So, ang Kadiliman ay si Musk. Ang Kasamaan ay si Trump. Okay, lumilinaw na. Musk came into government with brash plans to cut 2 trillion from the federal budget. He left last week having cut only about half of 1% of total spending while causing disruption across multiple agencies. Umepal pa eh. Musk's increasing focus on politics provoked widespread protests at Tesla sites in the US and Europe, driving down sales while investors fronted and Musk's attention was too divided. So ano opinion nyo dito mga kaibigan na may Kadiliman at Kasamaan US version? Comment down below. Next topic! May audio pa tayo sa TikTok. Okay, our next topic is... Ano ba to? Davao City Mayor supposed to be declared vacant if... Ito ay article ng Philstar Global. Wait lang, may inaayos tayo dito. The office of the mayor in Davao City will be declared vacant if former President Rodrigo Duterte fails to take his oath as the elected local chief executive, according to the Department of the Interior in local development. In a position paper, the ILG Undersecretary for External Legal and Legislative Affairs Romeo Benitez cited Section 11 of Batas Pambansa 881 or the Omnibus Election Code, which set the next course of action to be taken by the DILG in the similar case to Davao City. So sinasabi lang dito na kapag hindi nakapag-oath si Rodrigo Duterte sa June 30, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, ay mababakante ang pwesto niya bilang Davao City Mayor. So sabi ni Benitez, the provision states that the office of any elected official who fails to take his oath within 6 months from his proclamation will be considered vacant. 6 months naman pala. Unless the official is able to show that the cause of his failure is beyond his control. Kailangan niyang i-able to show yun. Pero namang pwedeng idahilan. Maraming mong papayag ang Comelec doon. Duterte won by a landslide in the recently concluded midterm elections, defeating former Civil Service Commission Chief Carlo Alexei Nograles. However, Duterte cannot discharge his function as mayor of Davao as he is detained in a prison facility of the International Criminal Court in The Hague on cases involving crimes against humanity. So, hindi makapag-oath si Duterte dahil nga nakakulong siya. Citing provisions of the 1987 Constitution and other laws, the DILG said all public officials are required to take an oath of office before assuming their post. So, required po. Sorry kung ngumunguya-nguya ako. So, required po na manumpa bago maging isang mambabatas or government official. Yeah. Mas okay. The DILG said there is no legal impediment under Philippine law that disqualifies or prevents a person detained by the ICC from taking an oath of office. So, pinapayagan pa rin naman daw, sabi ng DILG. So paano nga? Yun ang problema. DILG Secretary John Vic Remulla earlier said he would request the ICC to allow a Philippine consul to administer the oath on Duterte at the Skivingen prison. Skivingen pala. Skivingen. So sinasabi ng DILG na magpapadala na lang daw ng Philippine consul at magre-request ito sa ICC na mapayagang mapapasok itong consul na ito para makapag-oath si Duterte. Duterte's son, Vice Mayor-elect Sebastian Duterte, will likely continue to serve as the mayor in the absence of his father. So si Baste ang mayor muna pansamantala. Ayun! So masasabi niyo mga kaibigan sa ating bakante episode. Comment down below. Next topic! Let the truth unfold. UP Law professors urge Senate to proceed with VP Sara impeachment. Ito yung article ng Rappler.net. Individual members of the University of the Philippines College of Law faculty have signed a statement urging the Senate to proceed with the impeachment of Vice President Sara Duterte. So mga kaibigan, hinihimok po ng College of Law Deans, faculty ng University of the Philippines na ituloy ang impeachment trial kay Sara Duterte. In the letter published on Thursday, June 5, over 100 UP law professors expressed grave concern over the proposal to kill the impeachment complaint against Duterte. Kasi naman si Chis Epal eh. According to the professors, the grounds cited, which are the alleged violations of Duterte's right to speedy trial and the non-continuing character of the Senate, are unsupported by factual developments and a proper reading in the Constitution. Ay, hindi pala kayo marunong magbasa mga senador. Diyos ko. Ito ba sabi sa letter ay premature dismissal will undermine the core democratic principle of checks and balances. In contrast, proceeding with the impeachment trial will uphold the Senate's constitutional mandate on public trust and accountability. Dagdag pa uli sa letter. We therefore earnestly urge our honorable senators, let the truth unfold. We call on the Senate of the Philippines to comply with its constitutional duty to forthwith proceed with the impeachment trial of Vice President Sara Z. Duterte. Hindi alam yung forthwith. Multiple senators have confirmed the existence of the supposed draft Senate resolution that seeks to block the Vice President's impeachment trial. Ayan pa isa. May napabalitaan na namang ibablock daw yung impeachment trial. Mga ano pa ng senador to. Gusto. Staunch Duterte ally Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa confirmed that he drafted the said Senate. Kaya naman pala. Kita mo? Yung mga senador nyo kung saan hindi para sa Pilipinas para sa Duterte. So, he drafted the said Senate resolution. Senator Amy Marcos, another Duterte ally, said the draft was among the many versions that aim to find the most effective and legally sound solution. One without loopholes. Grabe. Wala daw loophole at legally sound. Gusto naman. ML Representative-elect Laila De Lima, who will be part of the House of Representatives prosecution team, said the Senate must first convene as an impeachment court before it can validly entertain the opposition options in dealing with the impeachment complaint. Duterte, daughter of former President Rodrigo Duterte, became the first vice president to be impeached by the House of Representatives after 215 lawmakers signed the complaint against her back in February. The complaint stemmed from allegations of confidential and intelligence funds misused by agencies headed by Duterte, among others. Wait lang, konti lang muna. As the upper chamber, the Senate will serve as the impeachment court for the proceedings, while some members of the lower house will function as prosecutors like De Lima. However, Senate President Chis Escudero had recently postponed the first step of the proceedings. Nilipat niya from June 2 to June 11 yung pagbabasa ng articles of impeachment. Gusto naman bayaran na guys. De La Rosa's draft Senate resolution claimed that the upper chamber's inaction on the complaint allegedly violated Duterte's right to speedy trial, a safeguard provided in the Bill of Rights. The UP law professor reiterated that the Constitution ensures this right before all judicial, quasi-judicial, or administrative bodies, but Duterte's right to speedy trial was not violated by the stalling of the complaint. So, hindi naman daw na-violate yung right to speedy trial. They explain anew that an impeachment trial is sui generis or of its own kind procedure and is not a case before a judicial, quasi-judicial, or an administrative body. They also noted that the impeachment trial is held in and led by the Senate that serves as a constitutional office of accountability. At pa, sabi ng mga professors, on the text of the Constitution alone, the right to speedy disposition would not apply. Dagdag pa nila, even if it did apply, Vice President Duterte was not prejudiced by these delays. Neither has she sought a dismissal from the Senate or the commencement of her trial since the articles since the articles of impeachment were transmitted. In fact, she filed a petition before the Supreme Court and sought an injunction against the trial. In the draft, the non-counting continuing body argument was raised again, citing the Neri versus Senate and Balag versus Senate cases. The Neri case says that the Senate of each Congress acts separately and independently of the Senate of the Congress before it. Ewan sa inyo. Basta independent silang dalawa. The professors explained that these cases are not applicable in the context of Duterte's impeachment because they were within the context of legislative probes. They also noted that even though the Rule 44, Section 123 of the Senate says that all pending matters shall be terminated upon the end of the Congress, this usually applies to regular legislative and non-legislative business of the upper chamber. However, the UP law professor said impeachment is not an ordinary legislative and non-legislative business, but rather a distinct and singularly important constitutional duty. So, hindi na ma-apply yung Neri case dito. Dahil, iba yung hindi siya ordinary business ng legislatura. Iba siya. Ito sabi ng UP professors, even in Anglo-American practice, impeachment is not discontinued by the dissolution of parliament, but may be resumed by the new parliament. In the letter, the professors also reiterated that impeachment in the country became a venue to discuss important national issues that concern good governance. They added that impeachment as an accountability mechanism is not only supported by a constitutional provision but also by constitutional and political history. Sabi uli ng mga professors, we are deeply concerned with moves to preemptively dismiss the impeachment case, not because we necessarily believe in the charges. We do so because we wish to see the evidence, hear the Vice President's defense, and with our fellow Filipinos judge for ourselves her fitness to continue in public service. Dagdag pa ng mga professors, in these difficult moments, the people look to the Senate to be the forum for the country's most important truth-telling procedure because of its seniority, independence, and reputation for statesmanship. As teachers and scholars of the law, we believe that the Senate's dismissal without hearing even a single witness will mean its abandonment of its proud tradition as an august chamber and permanently alter our system of checks and balances. So medyo critical itong case na ito dahil maaaring mababago nito ang mga proseso, mga kaibigan. So sana matuloy. Diyos ko naman, Chis Escudero, Diyos ko. Ano po masasabi niyo niyan, mga kaibigan? Comment down below. O, hindi pa tayo tapos, mga kaibigan? Magbabalik pa po ang Kulitan Na! Welcome mga kaibigan, Kulitan Na. So, hello po sa inyo lahat. Tayo may i-address lamang mga kaibigan. Dahil simula ngayong araw, ito na po ang huling episode ng... Wait lang, wala pala salamin ko. Nakalimutan na magsalamin eh. Anyway, simula po ngayong araw ay ang huling episode na po ito ng Kulitan Na. Ngayong season, okay? Tayo po ay magsi-season finale na. Season finale na ito mga kaibigan. And magkakaroon po tayo ng season break. Hindi natin alam kung hanggang kailan ito. Masyado na tayong busy sa mga susunod na araw. Diba? Kailangan natin kumbaga sa Congress may constitutional duty. Meron dito studential duty. Diba? Baka naman po may pwedeng tumanggap sa akin. Diba? Baka naman po sa mga HTE dyan. Nagmamakaawa tayo, tanggapin nyo na ako! Ito, season finale to, pero hindi po ito ang huling episode ng Kulitan Na. Huling episode to ng season na to, okay? Actually, kailan ba tayo nagsimula? June 24 or 21? Parang basta ganon. Mag-iisang taon na rin pala tong season na ito. And nagkaroon na tayo ng logo change. Nagkaroon tayo ng medyo bagong segment na hindi naman ganun kabago. Diba? Yan. And maraming salamat po sa mga nanonood. Nakikinig ka na pagkulitan na tawanan sa atin dito sa Kulitan Na. Okay? For now, tayo'y out muna at maaari nyo pong mapanood lahat ng episodes ng Kulitan Na sa ating YouTube channel, youtube.com/RainCarlHimentera. Ay, mali pala. youtube.com/@RainCarlNation. Okay, search na lang RainCarlHimentera. Okay na yan. Nandun po lahat ng episodes ng Kulitan Na. Kumpleto. Diba? At para sa mga nanonood ng Kulitan Na, maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat ulit. Ayan. Continue pa rin yung pag-upload ng mga highlights kasi nakalimutan yung nakalimutan ko mag-upload ng mga nakaraan linggo. So mamaya ka na sa is may upload tayo ng highlight. Abangan nyo na lang, panoorin nyo na rin yun, di ba? Anyway, mga kaibigan, nasa na yung ating background music natin dyan para sa ating pantapos. Ayun. Tapos yung K-pop natin nasaan? Yung ano na lang, yung ito na lang. Okay. Ito na. Yun. Maraming salamat po sa inyong manonood, pakikinig at pakipagkulitan at tawanan sa season 4 ng Kulitan Na. Sana very soon ay magkita-kita pa rin po tayo para magkulitan at tawanan. Dito lang yan sa Kulitan Na. Bye-bye! See you soon! Mga kaibigan, see you soon! Magkikita-kita pa tayo! Diyos ko naman, pag hindi, bumiplay na! Iba, sorry. Bye-bye! Salamat sa mga nanonood! Wala pala tayong paganto-ganto, Diyos ko naman. Nakalimutan ko. Bye-bye! See you soon! Sana yan natin. Seasons! I love you all! Lalo na kay... Ay, wala!